I watched a good episode today. It was so good seeing Wolfie find his own way. They were beating Walker and talking geek with Tucker. And it was such a good episode.
This is Public Enemies, and my God, where was this episode 2 episodes ago? I mean, this is awesome. I want more episodes like this, because this was good, really good. And yeah, based on that song, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's snowing outside, and oh my God, it's coming down even harder now. Wow. Oh, that is crazy. Man, this winter will not give up. I mean, my God, this winter will not go away. I am loving this. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I should probably talk about the episode. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, probably. So this is Public Enemies, and wow, really good one. Really good. I really like this one. It's not one of my favorites, but it is still just so good. It is like infinitely better than the 2 episodes we've gotten so far. I mean, most of the episodes we've gotten have just been underwhelming and not all that interesting. Or even if they are interesting, they're only interesting because they have major problems in them. I mean, aside from episodes like What You Want and Fanning the Flames, there aren't that many episodes that I've seen so far that have come close to being this good. But yeah, I like this one. I really like this one. We get introduced to another ghost called Wolfie, who is apparently being controlled by Walker, the crazy, hilarious warden. And yeah, he's being controlled by Walker in order to hunt down Danny. Um, well, oh, apparently, Danny is, everybody thinks Danny is just a villain. Everybody in town thinks Danny is a villain, and the more times he tries to clear his name, the worse things seem to get for him. He continues to try and clear his name, but, he ends up making things even worse in the end for himself. So, yeah. Um, so this was a good episode. I like this episode. And Wolfie, when they meet him, they try to help him. He has this collar on him that like electrocutes him. Whenever he disobeys an order. So, they try to get it off of him. Um, they try to get it off of him, and yeah, he apparently speaks this weird, dead language that apparently Tucker and all these other geeks in Amity Park know, because apparently it's geek talk. It's a dead language, and geeks turn it into their version of talk. So yeah, that's convenient. And this is the first we're hearing about it. I mean, if they built it up that this is this is an actual language that geeks use now. If they had built that up in like an earlier episode, then I could understand it. But it just appeared out of nowhere in this episode. And how many more times does it appear in future episodes? Once. And that's in the next episode involving Wolfie and Walker. And yeah, Walker is returning for his second episode. And yeah, I really like this one. I sort of liked Walker better in the prison. I mean, he has the most power there in the prison. In this one, he spends the majority of the episode overshadowing Dash. Yeah, the generic bully. He overshadows Dash for like the majority of the episode, and yeah, his plan is to like ruin Danny's what's left of Danny's good name, and yeah, he ends up framing Danny, making it look like Danny kidnapped the mayor of Amity Park. But yeah. So pretty much. Oh man, I apologize. I've been not getting much sleep these days. I mean, I got plenty of plans coming up this weekend and Thursday, and yeah, I just haven't been able to get much sleep lately. So I apologize for all the yawns. But anyway, so yeah, it's a good episode. I really like it. He ends up befriending Wolfie, and in order to defeat Walker and to get him back into the ghost zone, Wolfie ends up sacrificing himself and going back into the ghost zone with Walker, dragging Walker with him into the ghost zone. And for the longest time, we had no clue what would become of Wolfie, if we would ever see him again, or if he dies. We did not know until an episode in Season 3, which we won't get to for a while. But yes, Wolfie does return for one more episode. And a brief appearance in Phantom Planet. So yeah. Yeah, so trying to think, what else can I say about this episode? I've pretty much touched upon everything worth touching on. It's a good episode. I really like this one. This was a very good episode. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. No, I don't want to give it an 8. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's good. It's close to being 8 out of 10 worthy, but it's not quite there. I do think that the first Walker episode did it a little better because, I mean, Walker has so much more authority in the prison. He is, like, you do not want to mess with Walker if he is in the prison. I mean, you do not want to mess with him. I mean, that is his home turf. He will just chew you up and spit you out. But when you put him into the body of Dash, the generic bully, who constantly has pranks pulled on him by Danny, he stops being threatening. So, yeah. His coolness level goes down a few notches when you overshadow a guy that stupid. Yeah. So, it's a good episode. It is. It's a very good episode. I just don't think it was a good episode for Walker to be in. I mean, maybe have Walker's right-hand guy be the main villain and not Walker. Like, Walker stays in the prison. That would have been fine. But, yeah, I don't think it was a good episode for Walker to show in. But it was still good. It was still a good episode. I still liked it. So, yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good. And my next video will be Friday. I'm not going to be uploading a video tomorrow. So be sure to look forward to the next video on Friday. And oh my god. Jeez. It will not stop coming down. I freaking love this winter. It just won't go away. I love it. Okay. I will see you next time, and here's hoping for another good episode. Take care.